All right. Good morning, Organo Nation. I want to say happy Self-Care Sunday to our partners, our friends, our family all over the world as we approach this incredible day today. I just want to say welcome. This is Casey Nilsen Martin. I am dialed in today from my home in Colorado, and I'm honored to be with you. It's been a very interesting week worldwide, right? I know that there's been a lot going on, and I just want to be able to add some value this morning. I know we've had some incredible calls, Eric and Eloise Higgins and Dr. Bob Rakowski, and you have a wonderful lineup coming up. Edward, if I could get you to mute as the host. We hear some background. I've got some feedback there. So, okay. Well, I'm super excited to be with you, and I get to talk to you about self-care and what self-care with Organo means to me. For those of you that may not be familiar with my story, I've been with Organo for over 11 years, and this has been a self-care journey. And I truly operate by the philosophy that if you take good care of yourself, you can take great care of others. And one of the ways in which Organo has allowed us to do that is through the BU program. I know many people are at home right now. Many people are stressed out, frustrated, uncertain. And I think that one of the pinnacle moments of being in these, social distancing times is learning how to take care of yourself and learning how to stay connected even over social distance. And so one of the things that I get to teach you to do today is show you some tips and share some things with you about how to self-care at home. When we're stressed out or we get bored, boredom is a real possibility for people that don't have a plan. So we're going to talk this coming week about how to make lists and how to really make the most of the time that you're home, make the most of it financially, physically, emotionally, and in your relationships as well. It's an incredible time to really give the proper intention to your life, because we can take advantage of the time that we've been given. But one of the things I'm going to talk about today is about pampering yourself and taking care of yourself. One of the most important ways you take care of yourself is through self-talk, the way that you treat yourself, the way that you talk to yourself. Would you talk to a friend the way that you talk to yourself? Would you talk to your children the way that you talk to yourself? And we're going to talk about that more during the week, but we're going to focus on our incredible BU line, because energy is everything. Thoughts are things, energy is everything. And as we approach this, next few weeks together on this incredible online forum, we still want to be taking care of ourselves. We're taking care of our households, taking care of our kids, our spouse, and all of these things that are going on. Or maybe you're in, maybe you're doing your social distancing alone. Maybe you're not surrounded by people in your home or family and things like that. And one of the ways you can take care is to pamper yourself. Indulge in taking good care of your skin, because a happy body is a healthy body. Happy skin is healthy skin. And we're going to show you how BU can actually help you accomplish those things, because now is the time to take care of yourself. You can indulge your senses. You can indulge in guilt-free moments of relaxation, and you can make it fun. When we talk about facials, you can make it fun. If you're home with your kids, you can practice your facials on your little ones or on your spouse or on your partner or your roommate, whoever it is that you're at home in this these social distancing times. You can make it fun, you can make it interesting, but you can also make it really effective. And our BU line is an incredible way to do that, because what Organo has done with this line of products is help science meet nature. And that's such a beautiful statement, where we have the modern technology and science, and we're going to combine that with the wisdom and power of natural ingredients and nature. I don't consider myself a salesperson. I've got nothing against sales whatsoever. It's just in my mind, when I frame something in order to be really effective at it, I love to learn. So I frame myself more as an educator. And I love to educate people on their skin and how important it is. Because of course we want beautiful skin, but I've seen people sacrifice beauty for health. And I'm here to tell you, the most beautiful skin on the planet is also the healthiest skin. So let's take care of our skin. Did you know that your skin is the largest organ in your body, that it serves functions that far surpass beauty, right? It serves function, it regulates temperatures, it protects you from the outside environment, it has its own healing mechanisms and all kinds of wonderful things. So it's important to know that around 60% or more of the products that we use on our skin They're absorbed deep into your system, deep into your body, and understanding how your skin functions has been revealing some really, drastic concerns about the long-term effects of some of the ingredients in common skincare products. And when chemicals from chemicals, toxins, pollutants, fragrances, synthetic things are added to skincare, and they combine with other things on our skin, with other things in our system, it creates something called the chemical cocktail effect. And this can have repercussions on your health. So we're not going to dive into the details about all of the ingredients that are unregulated here in North America. I know Europe has much stricter regulations when it comes to skincare and the ingredients that are allowed in them. I know here in the States that there's literally certain products in the market today that have pesticides in them, a proven EPA-regulated pesticides that are somehow allowed in our skincare. And that's a black hole. When you go down that rabbit hole, you literally can feel betrayed by the beauty industry, an industry that's supposed to support our confidence and our health and hasn't done so. But don't worry about that, because Organo said, listen, we are problem solvers. We have a solution, and we are going to introduce you to the BU line where beauty meets health. Just because we're isolating at home and we're distancing ourselves from traditional social mores, we're here at home, doesn't mean we have to sacrifice our beauty or our health. Matter of fact, for many of you who don't take the time to take care of yourself because we're in this fast-paced, busy, do lifestyle, we take this deep breath and realize maybe we can look for the gift. We can look for the lesson, because there's nothing we can do at this moment about the situation that we're in except for respond to it appropriately. Because 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 3 months from now or less, this is all going to be past. This will be something that's in our past. And you want to look back at this time and say, did I do my best with the time that I had? Did I respond the way that I'm proud of? And really look at it like it's already over and say, how would I have wanted to handle this, knowing that we're already through it? We're going to come together as a community and as a global community and be better for it. We're going to be stronger. We're going to learn some valuable lessons. And did you take the time to take care of yourself the way that your body really wants you to? And so what I love about the BU line is we're all about the good stuff, because you can look good and feel good. It's not one or the other. It should be both. Matter of fact, true health is both. So our BU line is all natural. It's paraben-free, sulfate-free, cruelty-free, never tested on animals, and gluten-free. And what's so important about this is, when it comes to our skin, it's not only about our physical health, it's about our emotional and mental health, because for most people, the first thing they meet about us, the first thing they notice about us is going to be our skin. I mean, it's our first representation to the world. Now, myself, I have been wearing makeup and struggling with my skin since I was 12 years old. Before I was a teenager, I had terrible, terrible acne. And the acne actually caused quite a bit of scarring on my cheeks. My skin was so bad that even after I was married, it was well over a year before I even took my makeup off in front of my husband. And I actually consider myself a fairly confident person. I believe in myself, I'm capable, I'm confident, but there was always this insecurity about the skin on my face. And it was always just that little bit of wow, are other people noticing all these imperfections, the blemishes, the scarring, the acne? And it always just kept me in my shell a little bit. And you don't want it to, but it does. And so when Organo launched the BU line, I was like, oh man, I've tried everything. I've tried the cheap stuff, I've tried the super expensive stuff, and nothing has seemed to help with my skin, because I have combination skin, which can be really tough to tackle. And what's great about the BU line is it works with all different skin types. If you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, if you have combination skin or sensitive skin or a mixture of those things, this line is great for you. I'm very happy to report I've been using the skincare line for almost a year now. I'm going makeup free for the first time in my life. It's so great when, as summertime approaches, you don't have to worry about your makeup melting off because your skin looks so good. You can just be you. And it has liberated my emotions in a way that increases my confidence in a way I've never experienced before. And I want that for you, and I want that for your family. If you know anybody who suffers with blemishes and acne and things like that, you owe it to them to introduce them to this line, because it's life-changing when you feel good in your own skin. And what this has done for me is absolutely incredible. And it's so simple. So if you don't have the skincare, if you don't have the BU line right now, then get online and order it. Get it sent your way, because I'm going to show you how to put more money in your pocket, more confidence in your heart, and the best you, putting your best foot forward going out into the world, whether that's going out on social media or Zoom or all of these incredible online platforms that we have. The skincare routine is so simple. 3 steps. You know, I remember many years ago when I was a teenager, my mom bought me this skincare routine to try to help. And I know it was hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It was very expensive. And literally you had to have like a notebook to keep track because it was so complicated. It's not like that with BU. Step 1, we're going to show you how to cleanse. You got to get a clean face. Let the skin breathe. We want to clean out those impurities. Step 2, we're going to restore. You need to replenish hydration, moisture, and give your skin a chance to rejuvenate. And we do that with 2 of our products. And then step 3 is moisturize. We want to protect the skin, and again, healthy, hydrated skin. So let's talk about how simple it is. Organo BU line currently has 4 products in the BU line. The first one is the Manuka Cream Cleanser. It's gentle. We don't need any of these harsh chemicals, synthetic additives, all this stuff that's stripping away the health and integrity of your skin, even though it might be, there's some harsh antibacterial things in the marketplace, synthetic antibacterial things that actually cause long-term damage over the skin. It might clear up your acne at first, but over time it can cause long-term damage. We're about nourishing the body. We're about nourishing your state of mind. That's why our line is called Be You. Be yourself. Be your best you. We're about nourishing healthy body image and healthy confidence in people all over the globe, and not these unnatural and unhealthy beauty standards that have been set by an industry without our permission, right? So this gentle cleanser is so fantastic. It removes impurities, it removes makeup, and it works so much better than soap and water. 2 things I love about it: you don't have to get the sink all wet and a mess. You don't have to get your face wet and prepared before you use the cleanser. You literally pump out the cleanser, you apply it to your face. You always want to use upward motions. Gravity does enough things to our body over time, don't help it. Use gentle upward motion, and you're going to have a damp cloth. It goes on almost like a lotion. And if you're not used to using it, it doesn't have sulfates, which have harmful, it can interfere with your hormones and have some harmful side effects. It doesn't have any of those things. So you rub it on. You're going to use a warm to hot washcloth to wipe it off. When you have the warmer it is, the more it's going to actually draw those impurities and toxins out of the skin. And then you gently wipe it off. No mess, no fuss. And your skin feels light, feels like it can breathe, because it's going to actually, the key ingredients are going to restore the suppleness, restore the softness, the health to your skin, whether it's protecting, hydrating, moisturizing, rejuvenating. We have a powerhouse of key ingredients that work together synergistically to help you have healthy skin. Now, you use the cleanser morning and night. That's one of my favorite products that we have. And this is my favorite product we have. I'm sipping on a King of Coffee, one of my other favorite products. But then this jojoba serum. My nephews, they love it because they love how it makes their skin feel. They call it jojoba. Casey, I need some of the jojoba. But it's pronounced jojoba. And you have this jojoba serum. It's not an oil. I know it looks like an oil, but it's not. You owe it to yourself to put this on your skin. I've just got to tell you, this is by far and wide the most incredible skincare product. It's revolutionary. That's just my personal opinion. A lot of people think it's the bee venom mask that I'm going to talk about, but this, not only does it help diminish fine lines and wrinkles, but you can literally feel it hydrating your skin with moisture. So important. And speaking of moisture, your skin needs proper hydration. So whether you're, combining our grapeseed oil, ingesting our grapeseed oil, our green tea, or upping your water intake while you're at home, you start your morning off with your Ganoderma, your capsules, your coffee, increase your green tea and your water. Your skin loves water. We need to be properly hydrated for healthy skin. What I love about the jojoba serum is it comes from the jojoba seed, and it's a serum, it's a wax ester, so it really closely mimics the way your skin naturally behaves. And the closer we can get to these natural ingredients and the way your skin already knows how to behave, the better for your skin short-term and long-term. Because remember, we're talking about, we don't want to deal with the long-term effects of putting some of that other stuff on our skin that has synthetic, harsh ingredients in it. We want these natural ingredients. Our products are made in New Zealand. They're made with the intention that goes right along with the BU name of serving you to be your best. Whether it's the argan oil, I've got to say this pure rose oil, repairs, and hydrates, and this is a natural, pure fragrance. You can tell when you smell it, there's nothing synthetic about it. You put it on your face, and it's like a spa experience, like walking through a rose garden. And then the pomegranate seed oil, which helps with balancing your pH, which is so important for the skin. It has a different pH balance than your hair and other parts of your body. You want to make sure we're nourishing that with a great intention. You know, I actually practiced learning about these ingredients by getting a kit and practiced on my mom. I practiced on my husband and taught them how to apply the skincare because practice makes you better, right? Everybody who's great at anything practices it, whether you're a musician or an athlete or an artist. The more you practice, the better you get. Now is the time to really practice every morning, every evening, or indulge in a full-blown facial for you and your family, you and your kids, and have this relaxing spa, put some spa music on, dim the lights, lower the lights, put a lamp on, lower that harsh overhead lighting, and really just give yourself an indulgent experience. The serum is incredible. And then after the serum, we actually apply our retinol moisturizer. It smooths, softens, and protects the skin. And again, it's all about looking younger, radiant, glowing, vibrant skin, anti-wrinkle, which I absolutely love. And the ingredients, we have a high quality, a high grade vitamin A retinol palmate, and it's at the perfect amount to really support your skin's health. The Manuka honey, again, with its great antibacterial properties, protects and rejuvenates, enriches, softens the aloe vera and vitamin E, which again, it's an antioxidant that's protecting your skin, which is very important. What I love about the retinol and the jojoba is you can wear it beneath makeup. It doesn't make your makeup melt off. You know, a lot of other products, if you have a moisturizer, you can't really wear it because your makeup doesn't stay on. This is almost like a preparing of the skin. I love it because it protects me from the ingredients in my makeup because it has a nice layer on my face, but it also allows the makeup to go on really smooth where it stays on, and I get a longer lasting wear on those occasions when I do wear makeup. And then we have our bee venom mask. Now, this bee venom mask is incredible. It helps diminish fine lines and wrinkles, firms, lifts, and tightens because it's a collagen and elastin booster, working with your body's ability to produce collagen and elastin. That's what the magic of that bee venom really comes from. And it smooths and softens the skin. It also goes on, it wears really light. Like you can have the bee venom mask on and then nobody notice. It's not like a harsh charcoal mask where you have to be like, oh my gosh, look, she's wearing a mask. It's not like that. We have women who use it on their face, use it on their skin. Now, if you have a bee allergy, you might want to stay away from this one. But the bee venom mask is incredible. We've had people that literally have before and afters of their hands, and the before and after pictures are startlingly wonderful, what it's doing to restore the health and the youth and vitality to the skin. No bees are harmed in the making of the bee venom mask. And matter of fact, there are many celebrities out there who swear by bee venom and what it does to, as part of their skincare routine, what it does to keep them looking young and healthy. And again, just the fragrances of these products. Actually, my mom and I, Deanna and I, had, before all of this social distancing got to the point where it's at right now, we had a couple of ladies come over to the house, and I always use something different. This is a pen, obviously, but I use something different, a little spatula or something, to scoop the product out, put it on their hands, and let them apply it to their own face. And then it's one touch. So you use that for the bee venom mask, and then that goes in the sink to be washed thoroughly and sanitized. You don't want to be dipping your fingers in because you have oils and things on your hands that start to degrade the quality of the product. Plus, it keeps it really clean so you can use it on your face. You can use it with other clients. And so the bee venom mask, she came over and she said, listen, I already use an all-natural organic product line, and I'm here because I want to support you because I love the coffee. She's a King of Coffee diehard. She goes, but I'm just telling you right now, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm like, that's fine, totally fine. And so we sit down, we start with the cleanser, and she's like rubbing the back of her hand. I know we're not supposed to touch our face right now, right? But she's like rubbing the back of her hand on her face, and she's like, wow, my face feels so soft. And I was like, well, I want to make sure you have time to use the mask, because the bee venom mask you only use 2 to 3 times a week, and for 10 to 30 minutes at a time. We do have ladies that have made sure they have no interaction with the bee venom, and they've actually slept with it overnight, but it's designed to be used 2 to 3 minutes or 2 to 3 times a week. And so she applied the mask, and we're talking, we're chatting, we're having a great time, educating on different products, different things about your skin, talking about the coffees and the shakes. And then we wipe the mask off. So she gets a warm washcloth, wipes the mask off, and I get ready to apply the jojoba. And she goes, no, you can't. I'm like, what do you mean I can't? She said, you can't. I don't want anything else on my face. And I'm like, no, this is going to like lock in the moisture, serum actually penetrates deeper layers of the skin than moisturizer. That's where the rejuvenation properties come from. I truly believe the serum is why I can go makeup free, because I don't have acne scars anymore, and I've had those scars for 20 years. And she said, no, my skin has never felt better. Please don't put anything else on it. She could not believe how great her skin felt after the application of the bee venom mask, that she didn't let us put anything else on her skin, and she actually bought the entire kit, shakes and coffee. Why? Because people get to have an experience. Organo is about the education and the experience. When you know better, you do better. We just educate people on how to make better choices, healthier choices in their lifestyles, whether that's physically, emotionally, mentally, in their relationships. We provide this incredible positive environment, and it works. It works. Let people go for a test drive with the product. You know, when we're through this social distancing, having a BU party in home, one-on-one, all of those things are amazing, but I'm going to show you how you can actually book an online party. That's how simple it is. Cleanse, add the jojoba serum, then have your moisturizer, and then 2 to 3 times a week you can use the bee venom mask. It's that simple, a simple, easy routine. And guess what? It's beloved by both men and women. My husband, at first, he was like, Casey, that kind of rose smell, it smells kind of like flowers. And I was like, well, I like the way it smells. So he's letting me apply it, practice, tell him all about the product, and now he uses it religiously. He has his own kit. I'm not allowed to touch his kit. The other day, I ran out of my jojoba serum. By the way, these products, they're made all natural. They last a long time. You get a lot of miles out of your product. And I had run out of my jojoba serum because I also use it on my hair. I use it on my nails, elbows, my feet. If you're at home and you have you want an indulgent romantic spa-like atmosphere with you and your partner while you're socially distanced, do a foot massage with that jojoba serum, man. It smells good. It feels good. It's got, and I told Cole, I was like, babe, I love the way it smells, because he was using a beard oil for his beard and like an aftershave, and it was actually causing him to break out more. Well, I read the ingredients on that stuff and was like, oh my God, this is terrible for you. Don't put this on your open pores by your face. And now he uses the jojoba serum every day. And when I ran out, I went to use some of his, and he was like, you can't use that. That's mine. And so I love these products work for everyone, because everybody likes to feel their best. It doesn't matter your gender, your age, your background. You want to feel and look your best. And you can work part-time from home, online, earning extra money. See, you can schedule an online pamper party. My advice to you is I suggest that when this call is over, that you write down the names of 5 to 10 friends and invite 5 to 10 people to a Zoom meeting that you host, and you give yourself a facial and talk about the products. And you know what? You're going to have somebody that's watching your Zoom that's like, wow, her skin does look good. That makes sense. This makes sense. I want to try it. I'm at home. I want to indulge myself in this pamper session at home, because I can't go to the spa, and this is better than what you're going to get at the spa anyway. And you're actually going to start building your customer base. And here's the thing. There are women at home, men at home, people at home right now that are looking to put extra money in their pocket. And this isn't just about, putting extra money in your pocket right now. We have, in the last year that we have been selling and promoting the BU line, we have customers already. This is their exclusive product line. They can't go back to whatever they were using. We had one lady who'd been using the same skincare line for 20 years, and she's like, I'm not going to switch. She had a mini facial at one of our events, and she was like, oh my God. And she's on her second kit, because after 20 years, her skin using the BU line for a short period of time is better than it's ever been. So schedule an online pamper party with you and your friends, with you and your team. Guys, get some guests on the line to experience it, talk to them about it, and they can shop online and they can earn online. It's a great time to utilize technology to be able to earn money from home. And again, it's about pampering yourself. You deserve to look good. You deserve to feel good, but you've got to make the most of it. Put out the intention. Book a meeting online. Book an online pamper session and invite 5 people. That is your homework for the next 24 hours. Book an online pamper party session with 5 of your friends, 5 of your guests, 5 of your associates that you work with, and show them the power of the BU line. Now, they can't test drive it in your home right now, but guess what? You're either planting seeds now, collecting new customers now, or getting new partners now. And I'm good with all 3 of those things. There's a time to plant, there's a time to harvest. But guess what? We've got to stay in the field. And just remember, the core of this BU line is about nourishing who you are. Be yourself. Never be someone else. Look for the good in the situations of what we have right now. Look for the good. Look for the best. Look for the silver lining. and take advantage of this extra time to be intentional about where you want to be 2 to 3 months from now. Pretend it's August and you're looking back at this scenario. How would you have wanted to handle it? How effective would you have wanted to be with your time, with your business, earning extra income, adding value, promoting positive messages? Guys, I'm looking forward to all these incredible calls that the corporate and executive staff have put together. Thank you so much for every single person contributing your health, your wealth, your positivity to the world at this incredible time in history where we have an opportunity to handle these challenges with grace and to come out bigger, better, and stronger.